When I got home from school, I found that my emotional support animal was gone, along with a note that read, "Dogs are too expensive. Max is more than just a pet." It was my therapist who prescribed it for me because my panic disorder was so severe that I couldn't sleep alone. For 6 months, he has been my only pillar. That note was stuck on the door of my bedroom. It was in my mother's handwriting. Max was given to a better family with a larger yard. Dogs are too expensive. You will overcome it. I called her immediately, my hands trembling. Where is he? This morning, a family on Craigslist picked him up. They look very cute. Moment's my therapy dog. You can't just give away someone else's medical equipment like that. Don't be too exaggerated. It's just a dog. Just a dog. The animal that stops me from having nightmares. The only creature that could sense it before I had a panic attack. What family? I need their contact information. I deleted this information. Besides, Max might be happier there. I hung up the phone and immediately called the police. They said this was a civil issue because Max was strictly speaking family property. The animal administration said the same. That night when my father came home, it was as if nothing had happened. How was the school? You gave away my therapy dog. That was handled by your mother. We can't afford pet insurance and veterinary fees right now. All the expenses were earned by my part-time jobs. All right, now everything is over. That night, I had my first panic attack in months. Finally, I called 911 because I thought I was having a heart attack. The medical staff had to administer oxygen to me in the ambulance. When my parents went to the hospital, my mother had the courage to look very angry. That's why we have to get rid of that dog. You rely on it too much. The doctor explained that treating animals was a legal medical tool, but no one listened. She needs to learn to be independent, his father told him. I stayed in the hospital for 3 days due to severe anxiety disorder. The bill totals $8,000. My mother called me crying last week. Insurance will not cover hospitalization expenses because they call it a pre-existing condition. Perhaps you should have considered this before stealing my therapy dog. We want to help you become more independent. How much did you sell him for, Silence? Mom, how much is it? His family donated $200 to help him make the transition. They sold my therapy dog for $200, which cost our family $8,000 in medical expenses. I want him back. It's impossible now. If you really need it, just get another dog. He has received training specifically for my panic attacks. You can't just find another one. Yesterday, I found Max's new family through a missing pets group on Facebook. They didn't know that he was a therapeutic animal. They thought my parents were moving and couldn't support him anymore. When I explained the situation, they were terrified. We would never take away someone else's therapy dog, the lady said. They will take Max home tomorrow. My parents were very angry that I was doing things behind their backs. They threatened me that if I brought that dog back to their home, they would kick me out. I told them that I would rather live in the car with Max than in their home with him. At least there won't be anyone stealing medical equipment in my car and then getting angry about the consequences.